And President Trump taking aim at Democrats, tweeting, DACA is probably dead because Democrats don't really want it. They just want to talk and desperately needed money away from our military. This coming after another warning to the left from their own party's second in command.
Yes, we have a litmus test. If you are a Democrat who doesn't like a Clean Dream Act, you're going to have some problems. And don't count on me to protect you. You're on your own with that.
Well, are the Democrats their own worst enemies? Here to debate Republican strategist Mark Serrano and liberal analyst Kathy Aru. Thank you both for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Good morning, Heather.
So, Kathy, I'll start with you. Democrats, do they not want DACA? Is that the problem?
Democrats definitely want DACA. They've always wanted DACA because it's morally correct and it's very American to want immigrants to assimilate to this country. And we have 700,000 people that qualify for DACA right now, and we would lose 1,000 people in DACA a day if it does fall in March. So Democrats want DACA. They want these immigrants to be in this country and be able to pay their taxes. And that's what DACA does.
But, Mark, part of the issue here, there are several issues, but this would also include their parents, at least according to Ed Henry. We heard him earlier in the show. Their parents who broke the law to begin with to come here. I want to get you to comment on that, and also this tweet that was sent out by President Trump talking about merit-based immigration. He says, I, as president, want people coming into our country who are going to help us become strong and great again. People coming in through a system based on merit. No more lotteries, hashtag America first. And so that's a whole nother issue here, the lotteries and the chain migration.
Well, you know, Heather, it's clear what's going on within the Democrat caucus because Keith Ellison made it quite clear. There is no free thought. There's no free will within the Democrat Party. You better fall in line behind the party bosses or they're going to cut off fundraising to you and they will not support you. That's the message that he sent. And what's so ironic about this, Heather, is back when the Democrats controlled the U.S. Senate with 54 votes only 5 years ago, they fully supported a merit-based system. They passed a bill. All 54 Democrats, of whom 39 are still in the Senate today, they passed a merit-based bill that ended the visa lottery system, that supported more border security. This is just pure politics. They don't want a DACA deal. They refuse. We can clearly see what they're up to.
Let me get Kathy to answer that, because that's true. Kathy, why vote for it under the Obama administration but not vote for it under the Trump administration?
Well, I mean, but right now it is bipartisan. But the Republicans and the Democrats do want the Dreamers. They do want the DACA deal.
But in terms of chain migration and the visa lottery program?
There's no problems with immigration right now. We're at an all-time low. We're at net zero immigration. So things are very different in immigration.
Because Donald Trump has secured the border.
He hasn't done anything. He hasn't secured any border. He hasn't actually done nothing with immigration.
It's a 45-year low in border crossings. It's a 45-year low in border crossings.
But this has been happening since 2000 to 2017. This has nothing to do with Trump.
But arrests have declined, what, 25% from 2016, and they're at their lowest level since 1971.
It has nothing to do with Trump. This is just the way immigration is going. Mexico is doing better as an economy, as a country. So this has nothing to do with Donald Trump or anything he says.
Mark, you get the final word here.
No, the reality is the Democrats want a political issue, Heather. They don't want a solution for Americans, putting Americans first. Sure, they want Dreamers. They want DACA recipients. They want them to stay here with no solution in mind. They want to have a political issue that they can run against Donald Trump because the president's success on the border thus far is unprecedented for 45 years, as well as the president's success with our economy. They can't overcome that. They know that people are going to do better in this economy this year, and they are scared to death about facing Donald Trump and his success in policies this November. And they don't want a solution on DACA. The president's right.
Well, someone's got to come up with something by March, because there's a deadline for DACA for March, tying it into the budget shutdown, which is coming up on Friday, January 19th. So time is of the essence on both of them. Thank you both for joining us, Mark and Kathy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great week.